brother, please let us know for last thoughts, our listeners live and on podcast.
All right, we know that I do joke quite often about my attempted escapes from the psych ward, but in all seriousness, the psych ward gang is seriously my idea of representing the military. Representing mental health in the military community. So if you happen to run into any type of mental health crisis or emergency, do not be ashamed nor afraid to dial 988, press option 1. Again, just as I had to do when I was in a moment of crisis, do not be ashamed nor afraid to dial the digits 988, then press option 1 if you find yourself in a similar mental health crisis. Hey, what's happening? Welcome to episode 104 of the WarDawg Trail podcast. I'm Sergeant WarDawg, and here's my co-host,
Graham on 311. What's going on?
Chilling, bro. We doing the whole Sunday gun day, fun day, chilling, and podcasting kind of thing today. That's the vibe I'm on. I'm in a little bit of a party mode, to be real with you.
Right.
Real, that's I don't know. That's the little Sunday afternoon vibe I'm on right now.
Right.
But we had a great guest for everybody. We have a phenomenal Army combat veteran, the Iraq War, Afghanistan War, and also a current influencer in the 2A gun industry. But before we bring him to the stage, let's go over some of today's announcements. All right, as always, you can visit our website, sergeantwardawgtv.com. You can also find us on Facebook at Sergeant WarDawg TV, YouTube at Sergeant WarDawg TV, and Instagram at Sergeant WarDawg TV. You can also find us on X at Sergeant War. All right, we are brand ambassadors for Reaper Apparel Co. So you can use our code Sergeant WarDawg TV for 10% off your entire order. Once again, we are brand ambassadors for Reaper Apparel Co. Also, we are now brand ambassadors for Hyperion Munitions. So that means we represent now T6 firearms, Oriskany arms, the precision trigger control, and just veteran ammo as well. Veteran ammo as well. So, yes, we are now brand ambassadors for Hyperion Munitions as well as Reaper Apparel Co. All right. Camp Doghouse, our nonprofit, our homeless shelter for veterans, can now be found at campdoghouse.org. All right. Remember, this is our attempt to alleviate veteran homelessness in the Central Florida area. So we own the land, and we are in the process of trying to acquire RVs and transportation so that we can house homeless veterans in an off-grid camp setting. All right. Last year, we won 2 awards. We won from Acquisition International Magazine, leading veteran welfare outreach nonprofit organization. Also from Corporate Livewire, we won Veteran Support Nonprofit Organization of the Year for 2023 and 2024. All right, we are media members of the National Shooting Sports Foundation, the NSSF, which owns and runs SHOT Show. We will soon be media members of POMA, the Professional Outdoor Media Association. And last but not least, I completed my book on my 3 tours in Iraq as a Marine Infantry Rifleman. As soon as I have any type of a release date, I will let everyone know ASAP. All right. And without further ado, we now welcome you to the stage, our guest for today, the one, the only, jack of all trades, Army veteran, and 2A gun influencer, as well as being a combat veteran of both the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. Welcome to the show, boss.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all allowing me to come to your platform. Also, congratulations, man, on all y'all success. I think that's pretty dope. Um, Especially with the helping the homeless veterans out. Hey, I really support that though. But appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, we appreciate it, bro. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean that's something major, and that's something that a lot of veterans don't get recognized about. They think it just you just go to war and you able to come back with the right positive mind frame, and you end up losing yourself in the process. So it's good that brothers like yourself is actually stepping out into the community to help the veterans out. Because once you and I both know, once you're done with the military, it's pretty much the military done with you. So
Yeah,
big shout out to y'all guys, man. That's major in my book.
yeah, we appreciate it, boss. We really appreciate it. Appreciate you saying it, bro. I don't know. Matter of fact, we haven't got to tell you the background. Both Grim 0311 and myself, we were both Marine sergeants in the same unit. Yeah, we were both infantry, but we were in the same battalion, but different companies.
And that tend to happen.
Different companies. Yeah.
That tend
But
to happen.
now in just a small world, now we live about 15 minutes apart from each other. So it's a small world, man.
Yes.
Somehow we were able to reconnect, living in the same city, and now we bring this show to the world, man. So you're the exact type of person, type of veteran that we love to have on the show, man. This is what it's all about. We love being able to showcase the fact that there are amazing veterans like you out there doing your thing and being an influencer in the gun industry, man. And that's big to us.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. But man, don't hype me up, man. I'm just a regular degular. Just a regular guy.
Hey, man, you gotta stay hype, man. You gotta stay hype.
All right. I would believe you. I would believe you when you say that, but the fact that you got invited to SHOT Show means you are something special and got something going on that even they recognize, because they don't just let anybody off the street or from the public in the SHOT Show. So obviously you got something brewing over there too, bro.
No, it's like they used to tell you with the resume, you gotta hype the resume up to make people, want to bite on you. That's what I did. I just went there. I probably copy paste a little bit off your resume, a little bit off his, a little bit off somebody else, put it together.
Oh man.
Hey, they said, hey.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh snaps! That's what's up. I like that, man. I like that. But, let's go ahead and jump things off, though, if you don't mind. Let's talk about your military background as much as you're willing to share.
Okay. I just reached.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Before you do that, can you let us know where you're located, boss?
I'm located in Brandon, Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm in Mississippi. I'm in the sticks, man. And
all right.
Yeah, I'm in the sticks. So I just recently reached 20 years being in the military. I'm an Army First Sergeant over a transportation company out of Brookhaven, Mississippi. I started out just like anybody else, basic training. I got a background of instructors like drill sergeant, like a drill sergeant instructor, as y'all call them, DI?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I had that background, and for the longest, I did a lot of armory. I was like an armor sergeant, and where I kind of got the infatuation of just messing around with guns and whatnot, besides getting it from my grandmother and my brother. But yeah, 20 years in, 3 combat tours, 2 tours to Iraq, 1 tour to Afghanistan, convoy commander, Bronze Star recipient.
Okay.
Yeah, and the list go on.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Salute to you and everything you've done, bro. That's what I like to hear right there.
Appreciate it.
There There aren't many like you. Not everybody has a story like yours coming out of Mississippi. So that's why I created this show, so we can get veterans and real people on the show and able to talk about, being dope people like you are, bro. I really appreciate that.
Oh man, I appreciate you, man. You're right. Not too many people get like shine on from Mississippi, because for one, they automatically think Mississippi is just that low poverty state, and everybody think, I don't know, for some reason they think they come to Mississippi, they have to deal with the racism. Don't get me wrong, it's still racism here, but it's like in certain places,
Right.
And it's crazy that people get afraid to come here because they seen something on TV or they heard something that their parents told them back in the days. So that's the reason why you don't have a lot of
Right, the stigmatism.
Right. And especially like in the gun community, I come from an era where if you had a gun on you, was automatically doing something wrong. Coming up like, black people can't have guns. Oh, you don't have the license to get this and that. For so long, the way we was getting taught, it was kind of like they was teaching us wrong, but they were teaching us wrong for our own safety, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, if I can tell you to stay away from it, maybe you grew up to stay away from it.
Yeah.
But I was totally opposite.
Yeah.
You told me to stay away from it, I'm finna run to it.
Right, scare tactics.
Yeah.
Hey, all our parents was like, yo, don't do that. You gonna die.
Exactly.
Hey, we
That's That's true, man. That's true.
Hey, if you scared to you in your 20s and you decide to learn better, and it's like, hold on, that ain't make no sense when I think about it.
Exactly. But me, I wasn't them kids that really didn't listen that much. So I was that hard-headed kid. Let me test the water first. If it burned me, then I was like, Mama, you're right. But if it don't, I'm gonna keep pushing it.
Right.
Right.
So, yeah.
Now I want to ask you, it's a 2-part question.
Okay.
First off, what made you decide on the Army? And then second, what made you decide on having the dedication to do 20 years?
Okay. Well, what made me decide on joining the military, I just had my second son. I just had my second child with my first son, right? And poor, staying in a trailer, barely making it, riding an old busted down Nissan Central. And I knew I wanted something more for my child. I got a little boy, he gonna want to look up to dad. So one day at the grocery store, it was funny about it, recruiting station right there. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna go in there and see what my options are. Went in, took the test. The guy said, hey, we want to show you some things. So we want you to come back. I done did all this and then went back to my car, right? Before my girlfriend even knew I done it. Cause women, they get in the store, they get shopping all day. You don't want to sit in a store like that. You're like, golly, I wish you hurry up. But it would be my son. Now it's crazy. What made me stay in? All right, we all been active duty before, right? So you get that. When you get that first 4 years, them like your rough years, right? You getting told what to do, how to do it, and in the back of your mind, you're a grown man, you want to deal with this. In the back of my head, like, bro, I'm not gonna make it 4 years. So when my time came up to re-enlist, it was like, you want to go back home to the same stuff that you're running away from, or do you want to continue to better yourself? And at the time, I had just got promoted. So I was like, you know what? I ain't going back. I'm gonna finish this thing out, and that would kind of push me. I tell a lot of soldiers, and you probably seen it in the ranks, where the reason why soldiers get out is because they don't have the proper guidance, for one, right? 2, they nobody have any faith in them, in a soldier, because they think they're not worthy for the next promotion and things like that. I tell people all the time, you can take the worst soldier it is and make him the best soldier. Because what you're doing is you're giving him a chance to show his ability, and they actually listen, and that's how they become like one of the elites, one of the top leaders that's out there. So basically, that way, happened. I had a drill sergeant, ex-drill sergeant. He was putting all this knowledge in my head. He was putting a lot of faith in me, and I really didn't want to let him down. So that's what made me push to try to continue my career out. And once I hit that 10-year mark, I said, "Oh, there's no turning back now. I got to do it. There's no turning back now. I got to do it." And like 10 years of your life just wasted, if you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Yeah, and it's crazy. The man that used to get on my case every time I visit home, he's an ex-Marine, and he used to tell me about his time fighting in Vietnam. His name Mr. Joe Key. And every time I came home, it's like he run me out of my own time. He seen me. He said he'll call my grandmother. Where that boy at? Oh, what are you doing? Tell him come see me. And when I get over there, he's like, what you doing here? I'm like, I'm just visiting. He said, 15 more minutes, you need to be gone.
Hey, but was he lying though?
He was not. Hey, and that's the thing that I learned from him. The longer you stay, the more homesick you become.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he kept tabs on me for a while. Every time, I swear to you, man, I couldn't even touch Mississippi's state line good without getting a phone call.
Right.
Where you at? Oh, I'm just crossing over. I hope you don't plan on staying long. You need to go back. So yeah. But it was a lot of great people that helped me along the way. Cause I'm from a small community where everybody raised your kids. Not one person raised your kid. The whole community raised your kid.
Right.
So I definitely didn't want to let nobody back down at home. So that's the kind of reason why I kept pushing, keep my nose clean, and try to make something better of myself. Cause for the longest I was heading down a dark path. I was always in some stuff, and I never shared this with nobody before. But before I joined, I got into some trouble dealing with firearms. And a buddy of mine, I called my brother. We ended up going to jail, but he ended up taking the charge, right? And no matter what I said or what I done to try to fix it, they always looked at it like, no, you good, you got something going on, he gonna be fine. And even when I talk to him to this day, man, that dude tell me all the time, he's like, you my brother, that's like the best thing I could have done for you. I'm like, wow, but we was in this together though. So I definitely definitely want to let him down. And that's the reason why now that I push so hard based on the firearm side of things, to try to make enough to help out where I can, make a difference. But yeah.
All right.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about how you transition from retiring to becoming an influencer. When did you start doing your stuff online?
I haven't retired yet. I'm still in there.
Okay.
I'm talking about maybe 2 more years.
All right.
But the influencer thing, man, bro, a soldier almost killed me in a car wreck. That's how the influencer stuff started. I was always dipping and dabbing into the whole gun thing from watching Black Rambo and stuff. I was stationed at Fort Jackson as a drill sergeant, and a buddy of mine, Sergeant William, we built this race car.
Oh, and, yeah.
Man, we didn't leave the apartment complex good enough. He wrecked the car. He got threw out the car.
No.
I got jammed in the car. So here it is. I'm and people calling. I told them like I'm on an interview. They call me. But anyway, he ended up with with the minor injuries, and I ended up with the most injuries. And I just got sat down at the house and like I couldn't do nothing. So I'm like, man, I need to do something before I go crazy. Couldn't work out, couldn't do none of that. So I just started picking up the camera, and I was always in the gun because I used to watch Rambo all the time, trying to mimic his collection. Cause I'm like, man, I want just as many as he got. And I was able to sit there, learn things about guns, play with them a lot. You know, I had this whole day, and I just started picking up the camera and just started put myself in front of the camera, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, me in front of the camera, that used to scare the dog out of me. I stutter, be spitting, all that stuff, man. I wasn't comfortable with the camera. So me doing it behind closed doors, I was able to build a little bit of confidence up, because if I would have did it out in front of the people, man, they would laugh at me, man. They were like, what is he saying? His accent's so thick. We don't understand nothing he's saying. So, but yeah, that's how the influence Yeah.
About what year would you say that you started started doing your influencer?
So I always had the channel since 2013, but I really started taking it serious like 2019. Well, start being consistent with it.
Oh.
Yeah, but
okay.
But sometimes I back off from it. Sometimes I go back to it. And and I noticed everybody else, they was elevating, they was shooting up. I mean, I'm like, damn, this person got their plaque, this person got their plaque. I'm like, you know how it is military, it's competition and everything. We do. So
yeah.
And when I started seeing everybody else growing up, I started saying, well, you know what? I need to take it more serious. This is the only way I can get better at it, But yeah, 2019, I say that's when I like really just started trying to be consistent with it.
All right. That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's cool. Now we try to ask all our guests, if you mind sharing a story with us, sharing any story of something that you've been through with us, so we can get a glimpse into what it was like, to be in your shoes. It don't matter if it's as an influencer or as a soldier or anything.
Okay. Since we're talking about soldiers, more on a serious note, I think dealing with death, dealing with losing close loved ones, family members, and soldiers. Because my second tour to Iraq, I ended up losing my mother while I was there, and what maybe like a couple years, maybe a year or two ago, when I was at Fort Polk, I lost my father. Not being able to get those last words in with him, it kind of puts you in a bad space, bad time, and it causes you sometimes to be distanced from everything else that's supposed to be important to you, and you'll find yourself going down a dark path. And it's crazy I say this because my father went through the same situation. He was an Army veteran. He fought in he lost his father. Actually witnessed my grandfather getting murdered. And we talk about we can easily get detached from the rest of your family and the rest of the world. So that, to me, that was like a bad situation, and I think that's like the only thing like that really kind of weighed heavy on me. Not being able to say them last couple words, I love you, not being able to say, how proud you is of a person, even to this day. Also, while I'm thinking about it, hey, congratulations y'all guys once again with completing y'all military term, y'all career, because you don't get the flower that you deserve. People think that you're just everyday people, you're just everyday soldier, and it's more than that. Whenever you cross that water, you become something different. Everything about your life changes, and it's no matter how much people say you need to talk to this person or be around this person, it still never changed the fact that you dedicated majority of your life to a service that kind of pushes you away once you're done. You know,
Right.
so it's best now to give people the flower while they living. What is good, what is something they did so minor, man. All that stuff, it means a lot to a person.
Yeah.
And not just being able to tell my dad, like, hey, how proud I am of you for taking this next step. Majority of our time, we were too busy arguing, fighting. Who was the better soldier? Who was the better soldier? That's basically what it was. Like, he gonna tell me you ain't no soldier. You don't know what it feel like to walk in the jungle on your feet.
Oh man.
You know, I take that. You know, I reminisce on stuff like that. You know, the time that I shared with this person, or the time I shared with any other veteran, and you know, they give me their life story. But yeah, I said that would be like the worst time ever. Despite we was getting hit a lot, getting mortared in the compound, getting RPGs shot at you and stuff like that. You know, you're dealing with a person that got problems that's on the left and right. You don't know when this person gonna click and do crazy stuff, because I done been around it. Where, you know, of course, and y'all have too. But that don't seem like it is as bad as being disconnected from your family and losing the love and not being able to be there for them during that moment. Cause also my first year overseas, Katrina hit. My son was born June 22nd. I finished my basic training a week after that. The next thing you know, I was in Iraq. And so I was there during Katrina, and not knowing, like, I ain't got married and everything, not knowing that my wife and kids okay, not being able to communicate with them. You know, back then you used to have to call a switchboard to get in contact with them. All the systems
Right.
down that, you know. But other than that, man, I think that's the worst time. But I had a lot of great time, man. Ran with a lot of great people, you know. People that was there to educate you and coach you through some of the bad times, you know, and building that camaraderie with your fellow mates, your fellow battle buddies. I don't know, y'all call them battle buddies? What y'all call y'all?
Yeah, we say battle buddies too.
Battle buddies? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we say that.
Sorry for taking y'all down that rabbit hole, but
No, you good, man.
Yeah,
hey, that's what this show is for. Yeah, that's exactly what this show is for. This is the one place where you can talk like that and talk to people, and we all get it. We understand it. You don't have to explain. You don't have to explain shit.
It's hard not to turn it into a conversation, man, because it's about you.
Right.
But you know, we feel, hey, everything you talking about, man. We understand that, man. Hey, that's when you understand. You know, you understand veterans, understand real veterans.
Exactly.
You know, when you learn that the small things in life count. People overlook the small things and they worry about the big stuff that really ain't, you know, they want to have fun and all of this junk, you know, none of that matters. Exactly. We seen death, you know, we know people who, you know, we talked to, we made plans with, you know, we had goals with, and you know, they passed, you know, and all that, and you don't get to fulfill none of that. And that's a boulder on your shoulder.
Exactly.
You'll never forget that. Like, man, I was supposed to take this person on to do this.
Oh, yeah.
They passed. They don't think about this. Like, yeah, no, we understand each other completely.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's what it's about, though.
And that's what I try to tell a lot of people. Like, they come to you, you want to talk about it? Like, now you wouldn't understand. And then me trying to help you understand it, I get frustrated, get mad. I want to put tables and crap,
right.
You know.
Yeah.
And for the longest, people used to say, "Why you want to go get help? From who?"
Right.
You know, from who? But it's crazy. I actually was talking to my therapist one time, and I just asked her, I'm like, "Have you ever been in this?" No, but it doesn't mean that I don't support y'all. I said, I get it that you support us, but I feel like you're not gonna understand where I'm coming from. Cause your job is to write down, take notes, and try to come up with something to pitch to me to make me say, oh, "Okay, yeah, I'm gonna feed into that." You know, I just don't think you understand where I would be coming from, what type of pain that I'm dealing with. You know.
Yeah, I get
I
you
won't
on
call
that.
when you're doing an interview, but
No, you good. Hey,
yeah,
you a
just
very
giving
important
somebody
person,
to
man.
understand you. That man, that's a big plus. Big plus. So, but yeah, I'm glad y'all got this platform, man. I think I watched an interview with you and through the sites. I think through the sites. That's the interview I watched.
Oh
And
yeah,
I think
through the
that was a dope
sites.
interview.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
pretty much y'all asked him questions about his lifestyle, this and that, and his lifestyle was a lot different than what mine was and anybody else that's in the toy community. And I think that's pretty good that y'all was able to go in and even touch on civilian lifestyle, because they dealing with stuff when you deal with stuff, but you know y'all kind of basically deal with the same stuff, but it's different ways of putting it out there. So yeah.
Now we like to ask everybody. Yeah.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good.
Something up with this volume. All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, you fine. Yeah, we hear and see.
I can't even hear y'all. Hold on.
Oh, for real?
I can't hear y'all.
Okay.
Let me try something. Let me try to take you off and come back.
Yeah, you might log out and back in. All right, can you hear us now?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, you good.
I can't hear y'all.
Can't hear us. Okay, yeah, you might. Oh, yeah, you can't hear me.
Hold on.
Can we message? Yeah, we can message him.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna come back. Yeah. Y'all there?
Yeah, we still here.
I'm sorry about that, man.
You got us? Cool.
I'm
No
using
problem.
this phone to try to do everything, but yeah. All right.
Yeah, you might turn it do not disturb on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might.
Yeah, cause man, they FaceTime and everything. I'm like, bro, what y'all got going on? But you know what's funny? I never get that when I'm not doing nothing. When I'm sitting back, nobody never calls.
That's the way it is, right?
Yeah, I'm like, man, they don't love me no more. I'm about to pick up the phone unless they want something. All right.
Hey, check it out. We ask all of our guests if you could give us your 3 favorite firearms. Now, with you being both a soldier and an influencer, I know that's gonna be hard for you to narrow down because you had the chance to see so many dope weapons. But if you can, give us your 3 favorite. It doesn't matter what type, what sizes, calibers, classes, categories, none of that.
All right. Whew, man, you're right. You think this would be easy, but okay. Sand Viper, Terrence Tactical Sand Viper. Hope I own one day. What else? I gotta go with the AR. I mean, that's where it started at. The M16 up to the AR, that's where it started at. So, you know, where I got my love at.
Yeah.
And I would have to say, wow, man, I ain't think it'd be this hard.
As always is, but
right. I ain't think it'd be this hard.
Yeah, when you play with so much stuff, man. And I see y'all out there in Mississippi, man. Y'all be out there making stuff, man. I seen one of your boys, he put together something.
Who that?
Was it crazy
gun?
Crazy
Yeah.
Hey, Man, y'all be making up stuff, man. I be like, man, what the hell, man? Man, like something straight out of video game, man. I'm like, what the hell he about to mow down?
You got all that crazy, man. That dude there, he's like, he in his own lane, bro. When I say in his own lane, I don't think anybody can compare it to the stuff that he do. Like he would make something. I mean, some crazy stuff. And
Right.
I think that's why I gravitated to him. Cause man, he's different, bro. Like he's really different.
Right.
Yeah, man. Y'all hold 1 second, man. Somebody let my door. Oh, 1 second.
All right.
Hold on.
All right.
All right. Short pause.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta admit, these are the kind of episodes I like, man. Whenever you talking to a true combat vet and you don't really need to explain shit or say shit, and you automatically just kind of get them and understand them.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's all about to me.
Yeah, let's put it out. It ain't it ain't even gotta be, you ain't gotta be combat only. You ain't gotta be infantry, especially, if you being overseas and stuff like that. We all understand.
Yeah.
But hey, you ain't off the hook though, man. You got the third weapon.
I thought I was off the hook, man. My bad. So it would be, shoot, man. What would be the ideal, man? It's gotta be.
Give us a handgun. Hold on. Yes, Sam.
A handgun?
Sam Viper, the M16.
Okay, I gave you the Sam Viper, and gave you the M16 M4 version. All right, I'm gonna do a submachine gun.
There you
All
go.
right.
Either the MP5 or MP7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
MP5 or MP7. Man, y'all know, that was hard. And when it's supposed to be. Hey, I seen so many weapons at SHOT Show, man, and it was like, oh, that's dope. Oh, that's nice. And I think they came out with their version of like the 240 Bravo. Who was it? It was Ohio Ordnance. They came out with their version of the 240, and I'm like, that's crazy. And then Primary Weapon System came out with their version of I wouldn't even say more on M4 style, but they made it where it was just interchangeable to it. It would. You can tell it was a lot of thought put into it. I don't know. Oh, Bravo 4. Did y'all see Bravo 4 action sniper rifle?
No.
Is that the?
He had it in the He had it in a computer bag. It looked like a computer bag. He took that thing out. He had it out there for range day too. If y'all was there for range day.
Okay.
Shout out to like 1,400 euros they got.
Oh shit!
It was the one. It was a hard case. It was like a hard case.
Soft case. A laptop bag. That's what he calls a laptop bag gun.
Okay.
It was.
Man, I mean,
the model. It was just modular, man. All the modular systems that was there, bro. It's like it was so much that it got to the point it was so overwhelming. Like crap, man. I love it. I would spend a whole day in here, but damn, I'm burnt out.
Hey, for real, man. It's like a kid running through a candy store, man. You want to look at everything. You're like, what's this?
Hey, Quay. Quay actually even said, he said, man, you not tired yet? I said, man, we only made it like 2 stores, bro. He said, bro, that's the reason why you can't stop at these booths too long. Even Rambo told me, man, I'll be at the booth in 30 seconds to a minute, I'm gone. I'm like, dang. But yeah, man. It was a nice event, bro. I like it. But yeah, that was MP5 or MP7, that'd be dope.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cool.
Now,
like that.
Now, question to y'all. I seen it on a live. It was saying, how do you deal with? But yeah, how do y'all deal with stress?
Man, you want to take it first, Sergeant WarDawg?
Personally, personally, I get quiet. I ain't gonna lie to you. First I get quiet, and then I start to get pissed, and then depending on how bad the level of piss gets that I can control or not control, I try to handle it now by going to the outdoors. Now by going out and camping and shooting and watch maybe watch a war movie or something. I try to find some kind of those legal but military positive ways that like what we used to do, you know, to be able to get it out of my system.
And see, with y'all being Marine, you would think y'all dealt with a lot with hand to hand. You know what I'm saying? Like fighting it out.
Man, hey, no, look, like, all right, this is my answer, man. I got different levels of stress, so it depends on what type of stress we're talking about. Hey, if it's somewhere, if I'm getting pissed, if I'm getting angry, man, one thing I cannot do, you know, I go to the gym to, you know, kind of burn energy. You know, if I'm sitting at a desk, you know, doing a bunch of work, I gotta go to the gym and burn energy. One time I cannot go to the gym is if I'm pissed.
Really?
Because it will get me so hyped, man. I will want to destroy something. Dang. I can't do it. I can't go to the gym if I'm hyped. Man, certain levels, I'll take a nap.
Yeah, try to eat it out.
I gotta forget about everything going around me, and I gotta go take a nap. I gotta go lay down. Right. I gotta relax. You know, you get to the point, you know, especially with like hearing loss too. You know, you start having it ringing. You start hearing a bunch of noise. Right. That just that agitates it like 3 times more. Right. You know, and it's like, man, you gotta get to some silence. You gotta go lock yourself up in a dark room and just chill.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, you know, man, it depends sometimes, man. It just depends on what level of stress it is, man. You know, hey, you know, I got a security company, so I gotta deal with employees.
Oh man,
that's a whole nother type of stress right there.
Shoot, hey, like
it ain't like, man, it's not like dealing with younger Marines where you can just say, yo, if you don't get the
exactly,
figure this out for yourself. Like, hold on, man. Like I told you a million times, you can't talk to them like that.
and hey, I'm glad you said it because I always say this to people. I'm like, if we had the same rules of engagement that Marines had, I think we'd be like, you know, we'd be in better fighting condition, I guess you could say it. But I look at things the way that y'all look at it. Like, if we had the same type of rules of engagement, same TTPs and stuff like that, I think we'd be a force really to be reckoned with, right? Yep. And now with the Army, not bashing on my guys, I'm still Army to the heart, but that level of training and change, you know, like with Marine, y'all disciplined to the point to where y'all pretty much be at position of attention in your sleep. You know what I'm saying? The level of discipline, that's what I'm looking at. The level of discipline is different. And people don't realize it when people are not disciplined, that become disrespectful, and that disrespectful be causing a lot of stress. Cause even me as a first round, I have to catch myself sometimes. Cause I don't went back straight drill sergeant on. I tell me heartbeat, like, man, who the fuck you think you talking to? Or
exactly.
You know, that's where I'm at. Man, I done got caught saying shit like, oh, I don't know if I don't mean to cuss on her. I done got caught.
No, you good? You allowed to? Hey, we curse. Hey, we veterans, man. It's a veteran show. Of course you can curse. Come on.
Hey, they get offended. They don't need to be watching.
Exactly, man. I done.
Not just pausing.
I done told my guys, man, like, if y'all embarrass me, man, I'm gonna fuck y'all up. I don't give a damn who you see. I'm serious. I done had some lady have to tell me like, hey, you can't say it to these soldiers no more. And then the first thing I asked them, why the hell I can't? Like,
it's like when they go to combat, you know, hey, incoming ain't gonna be like, oh, we're gonna drop like a mile away from y'all. We don't want y'all to get all skittish.
Yeah. Man,
Like, come on now, you know, like I guess for the civilian world, I guess that's cool, but for the military, that ain't cool at all,
it's
man. You
not,
know,
man.
everybody in the world is just making us more vulnerable.
Exactly.
You know, we're just that much ineffective that you can't take a F-bomb, you know, and keep moving. You
Exactly.
know, and you know, it's things man, with a lack of discipline. With a lack of discipline, people make their own lives hard.
They do.
You know, man, I got employees that do it. We had young Marines, man, soldiers and stuff to do it, man, working overseas. I'm working with everybody, man. Rangers, Army,
Exactly.
SF, you know, everybody. You know, and it's the same thing, you know, with the younger guys coming out, man. It's the same thing.
Man,
You know, it's, you know, compared to what we dealt with as discipline to what now is, and you know firsthand, because you still
just dealing with it, man.
it ain't the same thing, man. It's like, yo, like you have a lack of discipline. And you making your life harder. You making mine hard too. And I gotta cuss at you, and you making your life hard.
Yeah,
It's like, come on,
and
you know, they don't understand it.
they don't get it, man. And coming from a drill sergeant unit and going straight into a line unit, you would think like they automatically know what to do. They seasoned soldiers, so it ain't too much I can tell them or teach them. But when you see the leaders acting like them, then you like, God dang, like man, I gotta start this shit all the way back from day zero, you know.
Right.
And that stresses you the hell out, because when it comes to doing like the training and these events, and your company looking at you like people from my side of the company looking at your company like y'all had no discipline, y'all this and that. Then me, I'm whoever I'm with, I'm rocking with it to the death. Regardless of shit bad, you know, loyalty, man. I be ready to fight. If somebody come up with something about my company, and I know for a fact, I know what my company is capable of doing, and what they're not, and it just bags on my guy, man, I'm ready to fight. It can be Sergeant Major, it can be Full Bird Colonel, like we finna fight. Like you ain't finna disrespect my people, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But and at the same time, I be looking at them like, man, you see this shit you got me into? Like I'll take you out back and beat your ass, you know.
Tough love. Tough love.
That's
That's
tough
all it
love. I mean,
is.
I had a sergeant tell me one time before, if you don't do this, I'm gonna hit you with the butt of this rifle. And I'm thinking to myself, can he do that? And geez, I ain't have to think no more because I caught the butt of that rifle. I can tell you that. I caught it. I'm like, God dang. All right, you know, you proved your point. I'm sorry. But it just show you like the amount of respect that you have for a person. Like, yeah, they're gonna show you that tough love, but they're doing it because they care about you. They care about your well-being. Some of these cats, they don't care about nothing. Oh, you can't do nothing to me. I make sure this and that, you know. And I think we're at a point now where things are changing in our military, and a lot of people are disagreeing with, and a lot of people are. I think it went back to like the way they were looking at like the suicide rates and stuff like that. But man, I'm looking at it like this. Nobody in my squadron, platoon, company that they were hard on ever wanted to commit suicide. Yeah, all these guys, they ready to go hurt somebody else, not themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and that's another lead to the next question I'm about to ask y'all. How do you deal with your emotions? Like your anger. Of course you say, you know, you sleep it off or whatnot, but not all the time we're able to sleep it off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah.
I had to get into hog hunting because of that.
Control your emotions.
To control that urge to still really fuck something up.
Exactly.
I had to get into hogs. I had to get into using that night vision, using the thermal vision again, feeling like I had feeling like I got the weapon in my hands and I'm on a mission again and I'm at night. And the thing about it with hogs is that tactically you still have to have your shit together, because if you don't, they will rush you and fuck you up. And that's kind of like, you know, it's just like you being prepared for the enemy in the war. To me, it's like, you know, you need to still be able to withdraw that pistol fast enough, because these hogs will rush you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. So, yeah, I personally I couldn't completely get it out of my system, so I had to find a legal way that I could still, get shit like that out of my system. And so hunting has really been what did it for me. That plus like even the first time I went camping, man, after like 10 years, I forgot that I knew how to put up a tent. I forgot how good it felt to have my AR on me and to have my pistol on me. And I won't lie to you though, I took it pretty far. I went and bought a box of MREs from Amazon. I bought a whole spool of concertina wire from Amazon.
No.
A whole spool of.
Oh yeah,
yeah, no shit. So I set up my whole. I had my perimeter set up. I had my truck. I had my tent. I had my concertina wire around. Around part of it. I had a shitter. I had a shitter area, and I had a little tent for my shitter area. I had a.
The ammo can. You got the ammo can. You got the ammo crate.
Oh no! My bad. I had this civilian kind of thing with your actual toilet seat. Yeah, I had a civilian. Man. Okay, yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. On the shitter, I did cheat. I ain't gonna lie to you at all. Yes, sir. Yes,
you
sir.
You civilize yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Somewhere. Well, everything else though, man. That I set it up, and that was my problem. Though I gotta admit, I had never ever camped under civilian conditions before, so I had always been under some type of war or combat scenario where we had to worry about light discipline, noise discipline. So I'm out there being tactical and being quiet and whatnot, and then I got people riding past me playing Tupac. I got at 2:00 in the morning they riding past on their 4-wheelers playing Tupac. So I'm scratching my head like, oh shit, I don't have to be tactical, huh? You can have fun, huh? You know what I mean? You can get drunk. I never experienced what it was like to get drunk and live in a tent and shoot guns. I never got to experience that.
Ain't funny.
Yeah.
It be that way though. Seriously, it be that way, dog.
Right.
I know when these jokers get to piss me off at work, I just get to think like, man, you know what the fuck I do to you outside this bullshit?
Exactly.
And, you have to find something to take your mind off that negativity shit. Like,
exactly.
I said, bro, if you only knew, if your ass was out on mission with us, somebody was gonna make it back.
Exactly. Exactly.
Man, people don't know this, but bro, I be running fucking QCB through my house like I'm in phase. Like, seriously, man, I got shit set up I even got a little script map for how I draw stuff up. Where if I get I'm gonna run to this point. And it's like my girl come visit one day, and I think I had a little trip wire. I just got the little thing. Had a little trip wire, run to the little shotgun shell. I'm like, if I do this here, they won't know about this. But when she came through, she tripped though. Thank God it wasn't nothing in it. But I'm just saying, I had to sit back and think like, man, I'm losing my mind. I lose my mind.
Hey, I won't lie to you. I'm gonna tell you one similar to that. I used to have to search my mama's purse when she came around me.
No,
I don't care. Any woman, I had to search their purse. I need to know if they was holding or not. I had to know. You weren't about to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You weren't about to just be sitting next to me and have a 4.5 on you. I needed to know.
Man.
So I don't know. I was just like that. I get what you're saying though. I like what you said about having your house drawn up, having your attack positions ready though.
Yeah,
that let you know you still on point.
Man, I sit there, bro. I think of what caliber I can shoot what wall with and how it would penetrate. It's like, and I think the reason why I came up with it was playing around with an AR-9. If you use the Indo mag inserts inside the mag, you can rack that gun 1,000 times with that mag not being in there, and it will not shoot that round out. But as soon as you stick the round in it and you rack it, it shoots the round out. Well, I'm sitting there playing with it. I done racked this more like 30 times. Pulled the trigger, and went through the wall. And then I'm like, dang. Now at the time, my uncle was staying with me. I look at his room. I'm nervous. Good thing I knew he wasn't here because I wouldn't be messing with it. But I was looking at the position where his bed was at and what around with. I'm like, okay, so I know now I can shoot through the wall. I had stopped him. Once I knew he wasn't in there, I forgot about that. I would start trying to draw up tactics. I'm like, okay, I know for a fact that 9 went through this wall and it stopped here.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I got a plan for that, you know. And then
Hey, it will. Hey, man, look, I had me and the wife was in the bed, man. It was like I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. She was like, I can't remember if the alarm went off or what. You know, we got the kids upstairs, and the kids know when certain things happen, they know what to do.
Yeah.
And she jumped up. She grabbed the gun on her side of the bed. I grabbed the gun on my side of the bed and my phone. And she started getting out the bed. I'm like, yo, what you doing? She's like, I'm trying to go see what. She don't sit your ass down. I'm like, man, I'm about to look at my phone. I got a camera right there. I can just shoot right through the wall. She was like, oh. I'm like, yeah. What I'm gonna go out there for? hey, that's experience right there. I ain't put myself in danger. I got a camera. I'm gonna see what's out there, and we about to go ahead and end it right here.
Exactly. It's like, and people think. I know that eventually we have to let that part of our life go. But man, to be honest, with so much stuff going on in the world, man, you need every advantage you can get. Every move you need to
gotta control.
Yeah, you get, even the kids, bro. Like I try to teach my kids whenever they hear to be at a certain point. Don't just lay in the living room. Hey, go to this place and lay here if need be. But wherever you at in the house, I would still be able to see you. It's just that I got a big living room. I got a foyer that leads into the living room. But if I'm back here in this room, I can't tell you what's going on in this room without looking at my camera. But when something happens, you ain't jumping up trying to grab no phone. You know what I'm saying? You jumping up grabbing guns, you rather handle business. So that's the whole reason for the whole script map of the house, because if I can shoot, and I know for a fact now I can shoot through the wall with a 9mm. And it's crazy. My uncle and them used to do construction, and they used to lay the walls up. You if you can shoot through this, you got this much space of just drywall you can go through, versus this where your beam at. Man, I done got deep into that mess. I'm like, okay, if from here, if I shoot a little bit over here, oh yeah, I can hit the door from here, man. People say I'm crazy, man. I don't know. I guess.
Hey, but hey, I mean, hey, that's what it is, man. That's the difference between knowing and not knowing.
Exactly. Exactly. Man, I'm telling you, these days, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. You got the most hoodest people out there at the range getting it in now. Quick draws. They're trying to get one up on you. You know what I mean? It's like.
Hey, they out here. Hey, what they say, man? The enemy out here practicing too.
Yeah, so
they doing it just as hard, man. Hey, you don't know who got them.
Exactly, and
so you ain't getting rid of them. They got ghost guns and everything.
They got everything,
man. They can try to take guns away from everybody. That ain't stopping ghost guns, man. Everybody, man. People got daggone the 3D printers in their basements.
Exactly. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Dude, they go.
and you be amazed what that 3D printer can do. Like. Shout out to Reg 3D Lab, I'm sorry, out there in Arizona. That's all he do is custom 3D print, but he don't print the firearm. I'm just looking at the stands he print.
What you think?
Like the pistol stand, the rifle stand, rifle holder. He print a lot of stuff, and I'm looking for it to be fragile, easy to break. But it's solid, bro. Like solid as a magazine. I'm like, man, this is solid. So now I see why they getting more into 3D printing, polymer frames and stuff. Hey, to be honest, some of the filament that they're using is a lot stronger than the polymer frame they use to cut out the firearm with. So, man, technology.
Yeah.
Another thing that I witnessed more at SHOT Show, the thermals, like how I guess clear they are, like how detailed they are now. versus from the thermal we use in the military. You have to take a minute to focus and see what was blinking. Like when you go to the range, you use the thermal, and they set the little blinkers on the target, and you like, I can barely see it. You got somebody coaching you like, no, you just go up a little bit to the right, this and that. Bro, the picture is not that clear.
Right.
You know, but these companies now, they done came out with
Hey. Oh, they do. Man, look, I had somebody got mad at me, man. They're not veterans. They got mad at me because I was telling somebody about mil-spec. The mil-spec ain't always the best. They have stuff out there. You gotta think the military is the lowest bidder.
Yep.
You know, they have a certain product that they need, certain specs they need to pay a certain amount of money. There's a lot of stuff out there that's better than mil-spec. And he got mad. He was like, well, maybe some people just like mil-spec and got up and left. And I'm like, dude, what you get mad for?
Man,
I'm just explaining to you, like, dude, like the military, like, be honest, civilians got better stuff than we do.
Exactly. A lot of people liking the mil-spec stuff due to what we carry in the military. A lot of them want to have that feeling, you know.
Yeah.
I got a cousin never been in the military, but you go to the house, boy, you swim down the boy like a Green Beret or something. Cause this joker have everything. He got the money to do it. I don't knock him, but I'm looking. Dude got $10,000 night vision goggles. He got all top of the line guns. I'm looking like, bro.
We be jealous, no lie.
Yeah, be jealous. I was jealous. Ain't gonna lie, I said, bro.
You go to the range, man. Everybody pull out their AR. They got lights and lasers.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what I need all that for?
Hey.
I'm like, look, we do a course, all that stuff gonna come off real slow.
Exactly.
I tell you to hold that motherfucker up, and you gotta hold that thing up forever and start putting rounds down range. All that stuff gonna come off. I'm like,
hey, I did it one time for I want to be a 2 or 3 gun. I'm gonna give me a 2 or 3. My little tail got this big old M16. It's an M16 with a 2 or 3 on. So you know the M16 big as they. I got this old baseball bat. I got the A2 grip stock on the end of it. Man, more and more I want to shoot that thing, man. I mean, the more and more I was shooting it, the heavier and heavier it got. So I'm like, bro, I got to do something. Man, I ended up clipping the wire and taking the 2 or 3 off that mug, man. I'm like, I said, man, this thing already heavy. But in combat, man, they try to have a cool factor going on. I mean, in civilian war, they be trying to look all cool, tactical.
Yeah.
And, you know, and a lot of people.
I guess everybody got to live their dreams somehow. Like it.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't knocking them.
I don't knock them either. What give me is everybody preach about. Everybody have these scenarios of how they would fight any crime on the street and this and that.
Yeah.
You know, everybody have a scenario how they do it, but the way they go by teaching it don't make sense to me. Like you said, they relive out their moment. And what I mean by that is, I see people geared up all the time at the range. They running this, they running that. I'm looking like, have you ever been in the service? Like, no, you know, my family would, this and that. You know, they gun ho, tactical out. I'm talking about plate carriers. I'm talking about like elbow pad, knee pad. And I'm just looking like, they got the Kevlar on. I'm looking like, dude, in a real life scenario in a civilian world,
I have all that.
You won't have time to put all that shit on. Mm-hmm. I understand if you're doing it for training for like exercise and stuff like that. And, you know, you're trying to build your muscle memory in case some shit do hit the fan. But me, man, I guess that's the reason why a lot of people don't like the stuff I do. Because you don't see me out there full kitted. Because I'm looking at it like, shit, you got to run that shit every day, boy. You're going to get tired of that. You put that shit down. You put that shit down, right? I mean, and I'm not bashing on the people that doing it. You know, kudos to them. That's what they like to do. That's what they like to do. But like I tell people, when I get people coming, my comments talking about you ain't got your safety glasses on or you don't have your ear protection on, that doesn't make you effective. I mean, what I meant to say is, does it make you an effective shooter or not? No, it don't. Will it ring your ears? Yes, it will. Will you get some hot practice? Maybe, I don't know. But what I'm trying to get them to see is if the shit hit the fan while you out in the public or we in the car or whatnot, you're not gonna have no ear protection in. You definitely ain't gonna have no eye pros on. It's like you got to go straight to work. You got to go straight to business. And the thing I don't want people to get used to is every time they go to the range, they get to the range, they're like, oh, I forgot my vest. I gotta go back and get my vest. Oh, I forgot this. I forgot that. Cause that's what they build in their mind. That's what they building their
muscle memory. When they get to a gunfight, they're gonna be looking for them glasses.
They're gonna be looking for glasses, right? So I just want people to, if you say you training for real life scenarios, if your job is a police officer, you know, train for what you know, but that's about to happen on the streets. And if your job is a soldier, train for the way you fight in combat. In combat, we ain't no choice but to walk around that shit on every day, fully kitted out. Okay, when shit hit the fan, you got to react.
It's gonna play with their mind. It's gonna play with their mind. I mean, it's a totally different mind frame. You know, you start training in gear like that, and then you go out and you get into a situation, and then a lot of people don't think they're gonna think. Like, you gonna think about it. Like, yo, I ain't got no vest on, man. If I get shot,
exactly,
it's gonna mess you up.
It's
gonna mess you up. You know.
Yeah.
And you ain't even got into the fight.
No.
This is before the fight. You know, people think that, man, hey, that ain't gonna matter. Man, look here. We done done this for so long. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you what will or what won't.
Exactly.
You know, that's on you. If you wanna play hard headed, like I've done this. We've done this. Hey, I had some guy tell me the other day at the range. I stopped. I said, man, look here. I'm real nonchalant. Anybody that knows me know I'm nonchalant. You know, I'm not gonna go around and just start throwing up my experience. I'm like, dude, I've been doing this 21 years.
Exactly.
I've been doing this 21 years, man. Don't be sitting up here trying to tell, because one, you dead wrong on what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, but like, it is what it is. You can't tell everybody. You know.
And you get them keyboard warriors, man. That's where a lot of it come from, man. It just make me laugh. I had one guy. He like, I was showing on one of my videos. I was showing a gun that I Cerakoted, and I had showed him it was clear and everything. Right now, I didn't have my finger on the trigger, but it was near the trigger well, where you can kind of see through the bottom of the trigger well and see where my finger close to the trigger. The dude gonna say, trigger discipline just went completely out the window. I started laughing. I said, "Did you not see me clear the weapon?" And then he got to telling me, "Yeah, my family experienced hunter. If you was a hunter, you would know. And clearly, you don't know nothing about firearm." I'm like, yeah. I told him, I said, "Dude, you can say what you want to say. If that would make you feel good, you trying to correct me." I said, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not going for it, but you can say what you want to say. If that would rock your boat, hero, go ahead. But people, man, you just have people waiting, just looking like, okay. But trust me, do one crazy thing, they be sitting there waiting like, oh yeah. Oh, he trigger discipline at 2 minutes. They'll write this shit down. And they'll tell you like, hey, WarDawg Trail, at 2 minutes, you had your finger on the trigger. And seriously, I done had to do that. At 16 minutes and 15 seconds, you said this.
Right.
But, you know.
Hey.
I guess if you
how we doing for time? I don't know if we.
Oh man, my bad.
We'll be here for hours.
What?
Oh no, we're good on my end. Or did you? Yeah, we're good.
We'll keep going.
Good. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. Look, I did this. I did this video. And Sergeant WarDawg had he redone it and posted on YouTube and everything. And I was doing a class. I was giving a class, and they was like, "Yo, you got to put this on video. You need to let everybody know this stuff. You got a lot of." I'm like, all right. I'm like, I turn around. I got a camera roll. I'm like, damn. All right, here we go. So I started doing it, but it was from a perspective of females doing like pencil firearm, close up, having to stop a person.
Right.
And I was like, yo, smaller females, one thing they could do, have a big guy. You don't want to extend your arm because the longer you extend your arm, the less strength you have.
Right.
Big guy just gonna smack your arm out the way. So I was like, you throw your elbow up,
Yep.
to create distance because that's a lot stronger
Exactly.
than doing that. And then you draw. Man, this dude commented on that. He said, man, look like he's scared of his own gun. I'm just like, man, here we go. Here we go. I ain't even responded to it. One guy, somebody else responded to it. I don't know who knew these person, though. Somebody else responded. They said, man, he's not afraid of his own gun. He's doing a technique. Now the other one, no, I think that was the one because I was shooting it. It was showing shooting down.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, man, it's pretty effective. He missed the target that close up. He said, dude, he didn't miss the target. He was shooting at the groin. I'm just like, this is what it's gonna be like putting these videos out. I'm like, I ain't responding none of this.
Yeah, exactly like that, bro. Like they criticize, they critique and criticize everything you do, and then they sit there and they try to tell you, "Oh, you ain't got no experience behind a gun." And I'm looking like, what?
Hey, that'll piss you off. I'm sorry. It get personal. That right there gets personal to me.
Trust me. I be on there cussing them out, calling them clowns, and bro.
Hey, look, I'll be the quietest person, man. We be in the car, Sergeant WarDawg be rolling, boy. I get heated. I'm like, this motherfucker, he be rolling. It's like the day we was in the military. I'm like, that's not, hey, man, I can't stand through it. I have a short patience for stupidity, man.
Exactly. Hey,
I will go in, man.
You know the thing that get me. And it came from the flyer you made. It's the shooting this AR-15, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody like the stands off. There's this off. That's off. I'm like, if you only knew, a lot of people came up like, oh, he just shooting what AR-15 got him jumping back like that, and they didn't know what caliber it was. They didn't know the whole purpose behind it. They just see something automatically is not right. And I ain't gonna lie, that video pissed me off so bad. So give you a perspective of how everything went that day. It was a 50 Beowulf, right?
Oh yeah, I already knew. I looked at the compensator. I was able to
at the show. We went to the show before, and my stock was broke. My brace was broke, and we took it out to the little range the next day, and everybody out there had 50 Beowulfs, but I had the 10.5-inch barrel, and I had the hard break muzzle brake on it, but everybody else had big tanker bars on there. I'm talking about big tankers. So I'm looking, I'm like, dang. And this guy sticks his phone right in front of us. It was practically closer to my side. And he next to me, I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I said, man, I'm kind of scared to shoot because I don't want to take your phone out. Oh, you ain't gonna take my phone out. So when I pulled the trigger, the first round went underneath the phone, and then the gun was coming up. So I just took it on up, and I ain't gonna lie, it pushed me back. So everybody like, oh, he can't handle AR-15, but they didn't know the reason behind it. When you got a 50 and you shooting 10 rounds of that 50 Beowulf, and it's force reset, bro, that's a lot. That's a lot of pressure hitting you in your back, and the fact that the stock went from being this to collapsing right in your chest.
Oh yeah, now it's pushing down on
that video there, man. I had so many people like, the stand's off, this is off, that's off. I'm like, bro, I just want you to come shoot it, and then you'll see what was off. You know?
Yeah.
Dang, y'all went back out.
Man. Oh, you can't hear us?
I see y'all mind moving, but hold on one second.
Yeah, we're here.
On black column. But
you hear us now?
Yeah. So but yeah, man, Is y'all going to pew party? Y'all gonna be a pew party?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know, man.
I
I
don't think
was thinking about trying. I might be able to try to make it, but yeah, I don't know. So things getting busy around here now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, I want
yeah.
to. I definitely would love to get out there, man.
Man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, have a good time with like-minded people, man.
Exactly. Man, I want to bring out this other gun there. I'm trying to get it did now. I'm waiting on to hear back from the people that cut the barrels. So I'm working on this project that's gonna be worse than that 50 AE that y'all seen on the video of pushing us back. And so this one's gonna be a lot deadlier, and it don't matter how big you is, it's gonna do some numbers to you. It's gonna rough
Right.
you up a little bit. So that
All right.
I'm trying to get it done. I'm trying to. I pray I get it done for a pew party. But if not, you have to come shoot it. So y'all are based out of Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we just outside Orlando.
man, we did. I was there for a pew party the last time when it was in Orlando.
Oh, when in Claremont. They did it in Claremont. That's where we live at.
Okay. Yeah, that's what, 6 hours? 6 hours?
That's what's up.
Yeah, I think 6 8 hours. But man, I had a plan to try to come down and do a hog hunt. Actually, I was trying to get with Yoki at one point in time to go out there and hog hunt with her, but
Yeah.
things didn't line up, and I didn't think too much about it no more. But I definitely want to get out and do some hog hunting, man. Armor Sights sent me out a thermal test on the channel, and man, I thought for sure it'd be easy for me to find a hog or a coyote to hunt just for the footage. Man, I ain't found nothing. An armadillo.
Wait, but do you use a game caller? Do you use a coyote caller?
So
The sounds?
So the first time I went coyote hunting, and he had a little box, a little collar,
Yeah.
and we heard them, but they never walked up to the feed. So is that a effective method to use the collar itself to draw?
Yeah, you can even just use you can even just get a Bluetooth speaker and connect it to your phone, and they have all these different apps with different animal sounds on them, man, for free.
Mm.
And those are the best to use, man. You just sit there and let them play all those different coyote sounds, and let them call them right in, man.
Oh man,
Call them right in.
and that's what I was trying to tell people too. I said I'm not a big hunter, I'm just getting into this thing because now I gotta find out. I gotta find other ways to control emotional and negative energy and shit like that, cause
Yeah.
you get tired of putting on a punching bag. That punching bag don't punch back. So
Yeah. Put it in the hog, shit. Put it on the hog, I'm telling you.
yeah.
Put it on the hog. That's what it's for.
Cause
Not you. That's what it's for. You can get as mad as you want. You can put as many rounds as you want. You can go day and night, 365. They're a nuisance. People hate hogs, so you helping the world out.
hey, a hog ran me into my house, man. Oh, when I moved back to Mississippi, bro, I was staying in the country, deep in the woods, right? I'm not taking mine. I don't know much about the area. I'm the only black guy there. Everybody else white, but they sprayed it so far away from me, right? And I'm getting ready to go to work. I open my door, and the motion light always kick on once the screen door. When I open the screen door up, motion light kicked on. That hog was sitting there looking at me like this. I said, "Oh, shit." I'm talking about a big old boy. Man, I ran back in the house. I called my boss and told him I ain't gonna make it. He said, "Why you ain't gonna make it work?" I said, "Man, I got this big hog. Is at my front door." I don't know if he thought I was just joking or it was a joke or something. I'm like, bro, that thing was huge, man. The tusk was hanging outside the joke. I said, nah.
Hey. Oh man.
And I didn't have many guns as I got now. I had 2 high points at the time. I said, that high point ain't gonna do nothing that big old hog. Yeah.
But that's funny.
That's
That's
what's
funny
up.
as hell.
Tell you, man, them hoes.
Check it out.
You be ready for it. You be ready for him now. He know that he ain't coming.
Yeah,
He be hearing all the gunshots and stuff.
exactly. But man, then, bro, being pitch black like it was, like you can't even when you walk outside my house, you couldn't see your hand because I ain't have no like no street light. And you know, we in the country, so it pitch black. So the motor light, the only thing like I had was, so it stay on long enough for me to get in the car and leave. So,
Right.
but yeah, man, I done got
I want to get your opinion on something.
Okay.
All right. Personally, I have a problem when you have, I don't care if it's an instructor or an influencer who's never been in a gunfight telling you stuff and teaching you stuff. I have a problem with that, right? So personally, I would love to see more combat veterans as influencers. Tell me how you feel about it, any of that right there. Because you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. When you got instructors and influencers that yes, they can what if everything to death, but they have never personally been in any kind of gunfight. They have never fired at another human being.
Right, man. And you know, I was going to say something earlier about that. I feel you. I'm with you on that because if you don't have the experience, and I was gonna say this. Firearm instructors, you know, you got some all walks of life, right? And everybody that teaches you something, they teaching you something that's based off of either a program they done design or either experience, right? But a lot of them that teaching you stuff is just teaching you off and stuff that they done pick from this person, then seen this person do. And you know, they pulling different information from different people to try to teach you something. I do have an issue with that. And because I'm gonna say this is where I start kind of being like the person that stepped away from the firearm thing. Because most people don't know, I was a USCC certified firearm instructor. But the curriculum you're teaching from is not what happens in an actual gunfight. So now you done spent 8 hours of your time teaching them stuff from this curriculum that you know for a fact that's gonna get somebody killed or possibly, you know.
Really?
But if you ain't been in this shit, I don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hypothetical.
Yeah. Hypothetical.
Exactly.
Like, and
yeah. Well, yeah.
So, and that way usually, you know, the reason why a lot of them guys be coming up on people posters talking about, oh, if you did, oh, if you done that. They never been in the shit. They just instructors. They trying to teach you something, but you can't learn nothing from somebody that's from experience.
Oh yeah.
You don't have experience. Man.
You can tell, and you can tell. You know, someone with experience, you know, can tell.
Oh yeah.
You know, not saying that, you know, there is a level of training that people without experience can't teach. You know, marksmanship, cool, but when it comes to defensive stuff, no. You know, but you know, I see. I'll be real outspoken. I tend to try to bite my tongue because, man, I'll just set it off and we just go.
Exactly.
But man, you'll get people, man. You can get people they'll swear up and down that they background is A, B, C, D, and whatever. You know, and when you see them, man, you just see some of the things you do, man. Within the first 5 minutes, it's just like, no,
exactly.
That is not what the fuck you did. Man, there's some people I just stopped messing with. Man, because I ain't agree with some of the things they were doing. I ain't saying, you know, my background, man. Hey, I'm not the best. I'm not the best. We be overseas shooting all the time, man. Guys be over, man. Them motherfuckers killing me, you know. But I can't shoot, and I can't look at somebody and I can tell what it is they doing wrong and what they need to do to fix it. You know, I'm up there, but I ain't the best. But hey, 21 years, man. I've done everything from plain clothes, high risk, to, man, you know, combat, everything else. You know, but yeah, man. When I get people, you know, and then I get, you know, you get people who learn from these other people, and they get out there and they try to instruct this stuff. You know. dude.
You know what it is too? I think what it is, the difference between being in a, I think what it is, the difference between training to fight defensively or training to become a better shot. Cause and what I mean by that is, if you get these instructors, they training you, and they trying to train you to be a perfect shot. But when it come down to a defensive fight, it's not about being the perfect shot. It's about getting the first shot off to get this person away from you.
Oh yeah.
So,
You're not going being precise is cool, but you have to have a balance between precision and speed.
exactly.
You know, I don't care if you're making small holes, you know, because right in my mind I'm looking at you, I'm like, dude, you already in my mind. Like if you was a bad person doing something, you already gone. Because you wasting your time trying to get that precise shot. I already got you.
Exactly.
I don't care if I shot you in your big toe.
That's
It's gonna
true.
take your mind off. It's gonna take your mind off what you're doing long enough for me to get that second shot.
Exactly.
You know, and a lot of people don't understand that. You know, it's like, oh man, we see your target, man. Your target ain't all that. Your grouping ain't.
Hey, what about the group?
If you want to do that, hey, if you want to see precision, we can go ahead and do it. You know,
Yeah.
hey, you know, we didn't done turning movements and stuff from 10 yards and out. Hey, man, I will ping a postie all day long.
Oh yeah.
But that ain't what we here to do.
And
You know.
I tell you, one incident I was in, I got sick, went to the VA, got a shot. You know, when you get that shot in your ass, how it just travel down your whole leg, you ain't no more good, right? So I never forget it, man. I used to be the type of person that didn't ride with one in the chain. Because at the time, you know, I play a lot of rifle, not pistols at the time. But for some reason, God was always, he's always been there at the right moment. You know what I'm saying? Right time. I go to a store, and on this side, on the right side of the road, you got a store. It was full of people. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to go to that side because I don't know people over there. It might be like somebody trying to rob you, this and that. Or this on the left side of the road, it was dark. You know, you can see the store light, you can see people coming out of it, whatnot. This shot working on me, man. It's working on me good. Bro, I opened the car door up, my keys fell down. I bent down to get my keys. And it's like you can hear something coming. And I raised up and I did, man. Only thing I seen was a hoodie. Bro, I fell in the car like he had shot me, right? Hey, but I'm telling you, God worked in mysterious ways. When I fell in the car, the door opened. I looked at him. I said, "Oh man, I did a LeBron James. You know how you barely hit the ground?
It just flopped
down." Bro, he did it. I fell in the car, and I don't know. It's like I ain't gonna say God just put the gun in my hand, but the gun was in my hand, and I already know. Well, when you're going through things, you kind of zone out. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got this pistol in my hand.
Yeah.
But knowing now, I don't know if this thing loaded or not. I just got it in my hand.
Right.
So what I do, I come out the car, and I pointed it. It's like, but I done fired 2 shots out of it, right? I done fired 2 shots. You can hear cars and stuff on the other side of the road. They taking out running. People running. The guy in the store, he didn't duck down, you know, behind the counter. Cause you can hear him tripping over shit in the store. I'm like, damn. And here it is. I'm still zoned out. Cause I'm, for one, my adrenaline rushing, and 2, this shot is wearing on me now. Man, the police come. The police said, he went to ask me questions and whatnot, and I told him I had my gun laying down on the hood of the car. He did it. He looked through it, cleared, and he was like, "We're gonna have to sit you down." You know. He like, "How many shots did you fire?" I said, 2. And he's like, "Okay." He said, "I wish you would have hit him." And the first thing came to my mind, I didn't hit him. I didn't, I thought he was close enough for me to hit him, but I didn't. I guess I didn't hit him. I don't know. And he said, I'm telling you now, if we don't have a body or nothing like that, there's no way we can solve it. Like nobody ain't gonna check themselves in the hospital now these days. Like he said even the criminals got their own doctors and stuff. So they go to certain people that get passed up. At that time, I'm nervous. I'm finna go to jail. That was going through my mind. I'm finna go to jail. But they would let me go, gave me my gun back, and it was the first cannon that came out with the decock at the top of the gun, right?
Yeah.
That gun I think hold 18 rounds. And I'm mistaken, 18. Months later, well, that same day me getting out, going home, I seen my cousin was with a police officer. And of course he heard about the incident and he was like, how many times you shoot? I said, twice. And he said, did you hit him? I said, apparently I did. I don't know. And he said, where your gun at? Let me see your gun. And he get it. And he said, how many shots you shoot? I said, 2. He said, dude. He said, do you fill your gun up? I'm like, yeah, I fill it up. Why? He said, man, there's only 6 shots in this gun. I said, what you mean? That man was full. Man, months later, bro. Months later, I'm washing my car and I got it cleaned up. I'm finna change the oil and everything, right? Lift the hood of the car up. There go the other 4 shells inside the car. And under the hood. They guess it fell. I don't know what was going on, bro. I'm like, I just knew I was out of it. And I said, dang, but when your adrenaline gets to pumping, you get tunnel vision and you just don't think about everything else. Like they were teaching us how you count your rounds and stuff when stuff happens. You do your consecutive shots. I wasn't thinking about no consecutive shots or nothing then. It was like, hey, I see a hoodie, get it.
Oh yeah.
But I can sit there and tell people that story, and I can come up with a drill to try to train like that. But when the shit happens, bro, it's just a tool. At the end of the day, it's just a tool. Mm-hmm. And I want to be trained by somebody that done been through the shit. Because then they can tell me what I might be feeling after the shoot. Most people ain't gonna tell you gonna get down, depressed about taking a life or possibly taking a life. They even in combat, all the shit we did, nobody in civilian world could tell me they would have done something anything different, because they wouldn't. So I rather learn by somebody that's been in this shit. Now, say mention now, we do got a firearm instructor that's very knowledgeable. But he has to study that shit 24/7 though. I ain't gonna lie. That's very knowledgeable. That putting out information that makes sense. Then I'm like, oh, okay, he might have talked to some people that already done been in this shit. I know that's where a lot of people get their education from hearing stories from other people. Right, and come back and try to tell you.
Regurgitate.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Being over there, bro. Alright. I ain't gonna hold y'all up no more after this. Do you think, and this is the feeling I get, do you think you doing stuff, how can I put it? Do you think you make a difference overseas, or do you think you make a difference here in the States, being in the military? And the reason I said it is, I felt like I was more of an asset. I felt like I was a better person when I was overseas fighting over there than versus coming here.
Yep.
I was thinking that I was doing something that was like more worth time over there than here.
Okay.
And stateside.
Okay. So you felt like, as far as like making a difference, as far as like just in general, just overall.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard, man. I have to say, in a way, it depends. Man, man, people ask me questions, man. I think about like what else or what. I think about like everything. Like, it depends. Now if you talking about like, having all the experience that we gained from being in the military, from being overseas, you talking about life, and then to get out, to come back, and you're running businesses, nonprofits. You're having family and stuff like that. In a way, I kind of say here because being mentors, us, we're mentors. We're mentors to our kids. We're mentors to younger generations that are coming up. To be able to explain to them stuff like you're gonna have things happen in your life, and you're not gonna be able to take those things back. You're gonna have people in your life that's gonna pass, and while you're up here thinking about silly stuff, wanting to hang out and have fun all day. Once these life changes happen, you ain't getting those back.
That's true.
Make that time count. So if you're, on the lines of like a mentorship thing, man, I'll say like over here, I like mentoring. I like dealing with, younger generations, talking to them about stuff. Even individuals coming out the military, who are trying to get into stuff. I've been there and I've done that. I'm gonna share you. I'm gonna share with you what I've been through, what I've seen. That way you can make the best judgment for yourself and not be wasting, 15 years after service and be like, damn, I should have did this. Start thinking about that stuff now. Man, I mean, what we did in the military, what we did over the seas, man, everything count. Just so much count, man. We did a lot, man. We did a lot,
right?
17, 18 years old, we did a lot.
And the reason I bring it up is because it go back to dealing with the press stage. Like you wanna know, like over there, this is my take from me overseas running missions, doing all this, right, for our people here to be safe in the United States. And you get over there and you see how we do their country. You're like, bro, it's like it seems like you're making a difference, and you're making a difference for your people back here to be safe, to be where they don't have to worry about walking over tripwires or IEDs or HMEs or being hit with VBs, vehicle bombs, nothing like that, right? So I'd rather take the fight away from American soil so that my people here in America don't have to worry about being possibly prisoners and slaves. Because that's what I'm calling slaves, man. But yeah, that's what I be looking at. Like, dude, it seemed like I made a big difference over there because even with the soldiers that's with you, you don't understand what you're fighting for, but you understood brotherhood, you understood family. Then, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that was over there, yeah, we were getting the paycheck, and we was over there because we was told we had to go. But once you got over there and you got to looking at their lifestyle versus your lifestyle, and you and your battle buddy and them all, y'all done came to this conclusion like, yo, we all we got. We family for life, And the military very big, but it's also very small. When I hear about soldiers getting killed, soldiers getting captured, that does a lot, bro. That focuses me a lot because I'm that leader. You know what I'm saying? You want to try your best to keep your people safe. And I done had soldiers that's in my ranks done commit suicide. Some of them killed their love and turn around and killed themselves. So, I become emotional wreck because I become attached to my people. And that's the biggest thing. That's the reason why I felt like being over there it was important for us to be over there, not just to fight the war that they got going on, but to keep the people from over there coming over here. Because one thing about the United States, we let people in right on our nose.
Yeah.
We'll train them up to be just as talented as the next fighter.
Right. Yeah.
And we send them back to the world,
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
But yeah,
People don't. Yeah, we don't. A lot of us don't understand. A lot of civilians in the U.S., a lot of Americans don't understand the dangers that are out there. A lot of them. I've heard people. Me being a cop and stuff like that. Understanding a lot of things that goes on. Under people's nose. A lot of people like, I don't want to know about that. I had somebody tell me, a few of them. They was like, I don't want to know. They was like, I simply don't want to know the bad stuff that's going on into this world. Cool. If you don't want to know, but that's why there's people like me out here. That's why there's people like us out here. To deal with the bad stuff, so that you don't have to see and deal with the bad stuff. But yeah, we did. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, definitely. We're going out over there to fight, and they don't see. A lot of them don't see. They don't see. They don't see the way of life. They don't see the real way of life. When people travel overseas, they talk about going to third world countries. They go on resorts.
exactly.
They're going to resorts in these places. They going to Dominican Republic. They going, other islands. They going over to Africa. They're going to the resorts. They're, they're going to the tourist places where, where we're normally at, and they know we're going to be there. So they're gonna come doctor things for tourism. They don't really see what's going on. They don't see the struggle that they have to deal with. They don't see the lawlessness. The lack of government control. They don't see all of that. We see all that because we live right in the middle of it. But I understand what you're saying though.
Yeah,
that's true.
But
That's true.
and it's crazy.
Thanks
Like,
for the job, man.
man, it's crazy, man, because even though we living in them crazy situations, them crazy conditions, we make the best out of it though.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I try to hold on to. Everything that we done overseas, I always want to bring the positive side of things back. Because my family, my dad's side of the family, they real big on religion, right? My grandma got mad when I even joined the service. But I bring the good stuff back to her so that she don't look at us all like we just joined just to kill people or we joined just to hurt people. Because we did.
Yeah, right.
I ain't gonna lie, I joined to try to take care of family. That's what I did. I didn't never think I was going to war. But I had a feeling because I joined in 2004. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like 2003, war kicked off 2004. Yeah, most likely that won't be it. But I had some great time. We did some foolish shit, but we had great time. I think what I love the most about it is the survival tactics. Like, this is the first time I ever went overseas where I dug a hole in the middle of the night and put my water bottle there and let it freeze overnight. I'm drinking cold water, you know what I'm saying? Or me eating fucking canned goods off of Humvees and heat,
Yeah.
That's something that people, they won't show you that here.
Yeah.
Boy Scout can't show you that. Firearm instructors can't show you that. It's like you have to live that way. Like MRE using the boxes, make them shit boxes. All
right.
Shoot, I can remember burning shit. But people don't get that. That was the rough shit. You putting that JP8 on that shit, you staring and you burning it, sinking, boy. Like, that's something these new soldiers will never probably see.
Nah.
They won't never see.
Nah. Nah, the conditions over there are different, man. We came a long way, since back in 2000, 2002, 2005, in that time frame.
Sleeping in them tents, bro. Ooh, we and man, sleeping 20 people in one tent, stacked on top of each other.
Sure.
But man, that was the day.
Waiting in line for 3 hours, 3, 4, 5 hours just to get a 5-minute phone call. Man.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just to get in and drag on fast phone, go dead when you get it. It's your turn. They just like, man, look, just
exactly.
Man. Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow.
Dude, can I get first in line? Like, come on. Nah. Hey. Dude, you used to walk back to your tent at night under the stars with your head held down like It's some bullshit.
Yeah, this some
Like, all I
bullshit.
want to do is talk to my mama, man. Come there alone. I'm like, I
Yeah,
might not make it to the mall.
exactly.
We
Yeah.
laugh about that stuff,
Yeah.
man. Civilians probably like, man, they laughing about this.
Yeah, we can laugh
No,
about it.
it's done now.
It's done now. Yeah, the work is
It's
done.
done now.
Hey, I was telling my uncle about the first time we getting attacked at the farm, right? And so versus 6 months after the first attack, how we act. I was like, when we first got there, it was hectic. Every time the signal rang, we run to the bunker, wide open. But 6 months after being there, man, we sleeping in the rack. Hey, that sound go off, incoming. Man, I ain't running out there. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Man, look. Man, I'll tell people like, man, okay, OIF 1 and 2, man, we used to go over there. You know, OIF 2, we started dealing, man, with the IEDs, man. It was like, you sit up here, you got a call, and I hope the wrong person.
Oh, bro.
Well, man, we sitting over there, and it's like, man, you gotta wait for EOD because you see what's possibly in an IED. Man, you get to the point, man. Yeah, you say, man, sight in on that shit with your A card, man. What is you see any wire? And you write up on something, and it's like, fuck it, man. We can call EOD and sit up forever. You looking at it, you tap it with your foot, but like, nah, we good. Keep going.
Exactly. Hey,
man, I ain't do it. I ain't got time. Ain't nobody want.
You don't have
trying to wait
time.
for 5 hours for EOD, man. Be like, look, we right up on it already, man. It's too late, man.
Bro.
Yeah, I think it got a wire. Yeah, go ahead and back up. Hey, then when it came OIF 3.
Oh yeah.
And those of us knew that we was getting out or possibly getting out.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we think we got a IAD. Hey, man, go check it. I ain't checking shit. You take your ass over there check it. I ain't checking.
Yeah.
No, hey, it ain't like that no more. I can be possibly getting out now. I'm like, nah, I ain't checking it. You go check it.
Bro.
We gonna call EOD and we're gonna sit here all day.
Bro, the funniest shit ever. Like, we used to convoy from Airgun all the way up to Anaconda, first array, right? And Camp Airgun, you can walk around with your weapons. If my buddy had got a box, this is no lie, he had just got a box from home. We ain't had mail in about a month. He set the shit down outside. Went in the building, forgot about it, went to playing game. That thing, you know, EOD over there, full green man suit, now blew the box.
Wow.
He mad at the mug. And I'm like it seemed like somebody called that shit up quick. But then when we got to Baghdad and we doing mission, right? We seen a possible IED. Man, it took EOD dinner 2 hours to get to us. Route cleared. And this is the thing that get me. They had route cleared, then they had the EOD team. And I'm like, but y'all both the same thing. They didn't care. They would pull people from another battle space that's close to it, call them there, and it still take them forever to get there because they waiting on the EOD to come. So they can get together and do the route clearance and do the EOD stuff. Man, I know we waited like 2 hours for them to come clear something, a possible IED. When you got Iraqi EOD man, he go up there and, like you said, kick the damn thing, bro. Bro, that shit be funny. But them be good days, bro. Them memories that.
Yeah. Man, it was bad. It was good talking to you, man.
Yeah,
We'll be here all damn forever, man.
But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all inviting me on, man. Y'all doing good things, bro. Hey, I would love to get down to Florida with y'all, man. Especially check out your housing for the homeless. Man, I think that'd be dope, bro. Like, how basically, how did you come about that? How did you start putting it in motion?
Well, when I go out to camp or whatnot, I never decided to build up on the camp. I just wanted to use a tent and just feel like a grunt again. So eventually it started to hit me that, damn, there is all this space. As long as certain guys don't mind living in an off grid and in a wooded type of setting, I can get them off the street.
And
I can get them off the street and get them Wi-Fi and some other things.
man, I think that's awesome, man. Yeah, I would definitely love to talk with y'all off camera about it, cause man, I like stuff like that, man. Like we don't have good people out here like we used to no more. Like to look after the veteran, look after all the sick people. You know what I mean? So I would love to come together with some people and throw an event to help raise money for stuff like this.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. My first event I ever threw, I raised money for the widows of my community. Bro, just giving back, man. That's all I want to do, bro. At the end of the day, we can enjoy life with guns and whatnot, but man, my whole way of looking at life is like I'd rather for somebody of age or somebody that less fortunate than me get something out of me versus, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get real emotional about that shit, cause man, with dealing with that, my dad being the way he was, bro, my dad had everything. Like a loving mother, loving brothers, like it was 11 of them. He could have went to anybody and got something out of it. You know what I mean? But my dad, mine was so gone, he was sleeping in vans and he pretty much reliving the Vietnam days in a way. But just to help somebody, man, that's all that matters to me, bro. At the end of the day, I would love for my channel to go as big as ever, but I want to do something with the channel besides just follow on shit. I just want to take it.
Uh-oh.
Wait, see if we get them back.
Yeah. But let's see. If we don't, this has been a real good episode. This has been nice. This has been episode 104 of the WarDawg Trail podcast. We had Jack of all trades 674, an Army, Iraq and Afghanistan veteran, and also an influencer. Yeah, he's also an influencer.
This was the deluxe edition, a 2-hour podcast. Hey, man, we do this, man. Hey, pretty much everybody, man. We be up on his forever.
Yeah. Every once in a while, you run into a conversation that clicks.
Yeah, man. A lot of pissed off wives and kids, man. Like, what y'all doing? Okay, yeah, we might not have them back. That's fine. Hey, man. Yeah. Hey, just like everybody else, man. Hey, we can always get them back on another episode and stuff like that. But it's been a good episode, man.
Yeah, bro. All right. Episode 104, ladies and gentlemen. Salute. Have a good week.
All right, salute.
All I know is war. All I know is shoot. All I want is more, but I got some things to do. I'm a dog of war. Hell's what I've been through. I'm a dog of war. I did it all for you. I'm a soldier, I'm a warrior. Got an emblem on my cover. And ask me what I did for ya. I put the trash deep down under. Yeah, I'm a dog of war. Hell's what I've been through. I'm a dog of war. I did it all for you, yeah.
Some time in the place, man, I just needed some space. So the pain show in my face and my heart starts